여러분, annyeonghaseyo. It's Korean by Soul, and today we will be having a very informative vlog about your questions and queries about the Global Korea Scholarship or the GKS, which I got this year. So I hope that after this you will be enlightened on all of your queries and questions. So let's go! So I just got my dinner. Someone rang the doorbell, so I had to go get it. And anyway, I'm currently here in Seoul for my quarantine, and I'm almost done with it. So um, I just had also a phone call interview of a local TV news program. The Global Korea Scholarship, it offers a full scholarship to international or foreigners that are interested in studying here in South Korea, and they have the graduate and the undergraduate degrees wherein you can apply. For the graduate degrees, they have their announcement usually on February, and for the undergraduate degrees, they announce the application like around September or October, I think. And so a lot of you guys are asking what is my track, what is also my major. So basically, you can apply either the embassy track or the university track. So first, for the embassy track, you will send your documents to the Korean embassy in your country. So it means that you are competing with the applicants in your country only. And then for the university track, you are sending your application directly to the university that you want to study to, which means you are competing with worldwide applicants. So that's for the tracks. And also, for the embassy track, you can choose 3 universities. You can choose, for example, Seoul National University, Yonsei, and Halim University, like that. But for the university track, you have only one choice. You have to only send your documents to one university. If you send it to more than one, NIAID will be able to track it. So it's not worth it to cheat, guys. So that's it for the track. And now for the application process. The announcement for the graduate degrees was released last February this year. So I check all the requirements that are needed, and if there are anything that have changed in the application form, so that I will be able to ready myself. And then I downloaded the application form. I checked all the universities that are accepting GKS scholars this year. And thankfully, Gangneung Wonju is in the list. So every year, there are universities that are added and that are not included. So then after that, I compiled all the documents that I needed. I requested recommendation letter to my former dean in college and also to my former professor. And another is I went to my former university to get a copy of my OTR, or the TOR in other terms, or the transcript of records. Also, I had my diploma authenticated by the university. It's fine for Gangnam Wonju if the university will authenticate your diploma. And then after that, I already also had my birth certificate, marriage certificate of my parents, to prove that they are my real parents. Also, I had prepared my passport, photocopy of my passport also. So I focused on my application form because usually all the needed requirements are there. So the first part of the application form, you have all the lists that you need. They have the column for masters and also for the doctoral. And then after that page, they have the application form, form 1, form 2, form 3. And also the personal statement, I actually focus on that one because they will read it. And that's your chance to appeal to them what you got, what you offer to them too. And then after that, I sent an email to Gangnam Wonju National University GKS coordinator, Yun Sem, and then he asked me to scan all the documents so that he can check first. So after he checked all the documents, he instructed me that I will send my hard copy documents to South Korea. And also, he informed me that there is a professor that wants to get me as his student in the major under the Department of Law. So I was thankful, and of course I waited for the announcement of the schedule of my phone interview. It was around 14 minutes of phone interview. He asked me to introduce myself, and then after that, he asked questions related to my course, of course. Like, for example, what he asked me, I remember, is like, how can you apply what you have learned here to your country, to the Philippines? So he even asked if I know the crime rates here in the Philippines and all. And then after that, he said that he will forward my documents to NIAID, and I will be waiting for their second round results. So I had to wait. That was April, and then May, and then June. Um, it was June 2 when the second round results for university track was out. So funny thing is, I was at my workplace during that time. We have 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. shift. So I was really busy, even though it was already like 5 p.m. or later. So we have a group chat on Messenger, and they said um the second round for university track results is out. So I was like, what? It's out already? And then I had the chance to go to the restroom. So I went there, but while on my way to the restroom, I was checking my phone and all. And I had to download multiple copies of that document because I wasn't expecting anything. And then I saw my name there. Like, is it real? Like, I was given the chance to actually study in South Korea. So I then downloaded and then downloaded it again and again. And then after I realized that it's real, I was shaking when I called my parents. I called my mom and I told her that, Mom, I got a scholarship. But she was um confused, and because they didn't know anything about me applying last March. So they was like, "What? Are you pranking on us? Are you joking on us?" And it was like, "No, it's real. I will send you the file." And like that. And then after that, I was still overwhelmed because of course we had to go through the medical exam. And then when I got home, I told them that I applied, but I didn't um, tell them during the application process because I wasn't expecting anything surreal or anything yet, because I might be disappointing them again. So yeah, they were happy for me, especially for my mom, because she knew that I've been eyeing for this scholarship for a very long time now. I've been eyeing to study abroad. I've been um, determined to study abroad. So, but she was worried because it's pandemic. There is a COVID uh, that is going on with the world. But and then after that, I went to the hospital, local hospital, for my um, medical checkup. So after that, I also went to the drug testing center, and thankfully we have one drug testing center in our province, because if there's none, I had to go out of the province. Yeah. Anyway, that's it. So after that, I waited until June 25. They released the final result, which included both university track and embassy track. And thank God I am in the list of um, at more than 1,100 passers and 39 from the Philippines. Also, I am the sole passer from not only from our province but from our region. So I'm really overwhelmed. So after that, I prepared myself. But I didn't told yet in my work that I got in. So I had to go to Baguio City to process my visa because they needed a tuberculosis exam. So that's the nearest hospital from my province. And then after that, the travel agency processed my um, Korean student visa, D4 visa. And I prepared all the documents needed to bring here in South Korea. Also, Sokyong University is very as helpful to us. They assisted us very well coming here. Sokyong University is my Korean language course university here. It is in Seoul, South Korea. So I will be staying in Seoul for a year, and I will be staying for 2 years soon in Gangneung province. Anyway, a lot of you guys have questions to me, so I compiled it and I will be giving you ideas about this scholarship. One of the frequently asked questions, how much did I spend for this scholarship? Um, Actually, it depends on your country or on your place, because for my documents in preparing, I have the OTR, the transcript of records, the diploma, also the birth certificate and marriage certificate. I paid all of this, but I requested multiple copies just in case. So I will list here the prices that I paid. And also for the shipping from my province to South Korea for my documents, I had to pay like 2,000 pesos or around $40. And then for my medical on the second round, thankfully I didn't pay anything because the doctor was a friend of my aunt, and she was actually rooting for me. But some of my co-scholars, they spent like 3,000 pesos to 5,000 pesos, including the drug test. And then for the medical exam for visa application, I spent 1,000 pesos for the medical form that the doctor signed, and then I also have my fare around 3,000 pesos from my province to Baguio City to my province, back and forth. And then what else? I have to do an antigen test before going out of my province. That's I think 1,000 pesos. So a total of, I will put it here. For my preparation coming here in South Korea, I prepared documents, photocopied it a lot, and then I also bought new travel bags because back when I was traveling pre-COVID, I only use hand carries. I don't use big luggages. So I bought for around 5,000 for the two luggages, and then I bought a laptop, um, 25,000 pesos, and then I didn't bought a lot of clothes because I have a lot of clothes now. And then what else? Food. I bought food, but I only brought some seasonings, Filipino seasonings here. And then I brought pocket money here. They advised me to bring like good for 1 month, but I brought good for 2 months just in case, of course. So for the pocket money, I brought like $1,000. We arrived summertime, but after quarantine, most probably it will be autumn already, autumn season. So we have prepared thicker clothes also because winter is coming. So yeah, that's for my expenses. For my university grades, topic score, and also the university where I graduated there, these are also asked. So I did not graduate at the capital city of Philippines, which is Manila. No, I graduated at the state university in Ilocos Sur, University of Northern Philippines, in the heritage city of Vigan. And I graduated magna cum laude. We were 3 magna cum laude in our college. I had a lot of extracurricular activities. I went to national competitions, national events, also international, which I think is a plus, but not really. I'm not sure. But I have put in my application form, I went to Cebu City. I also went to South Korea last 2018. I had an international exchange program, cultural exchange program in Vietnam, and also attended a conference in Thailand. So I put all of those because I thought it will be plus points. And then Um, During my time working already, I worked for 2 years at Provincial Human Resource Office. I also participated in a lot of Korean events. I went to the events of Korean Embassy because I am a honorary reporter for Korea.net. So I engage myself in a lot of Korean related activities also. For my Korean language, for the topic, I don't have any topic yet. I just self-study. And also there are a lot of online classes that are being offered by different Korean universities. So that's it for the questions that you've sent me in my email, in my TikTok, in my Twitter, also in Facebook and Instagram. Um, I am very thankful for all of you guys who congratulated me. I cannot list all of you here, but you know, I'm very thankful to all of you. Even me, I am overwhelmed that I am here, actually here in South Korea, even though it's banned to travel, because we were able to travel to South Korea during the pandemic. They allowed us to come here. I'm very thankful to the Korean government for the special entry they gave to us. So that's it, guys. I will be updating you about my GKS life here on my channel. So if you need help or anything, just DM me on my social media accounts. I will try my best to um, reply to all of you. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching my vlog for today. So, thank you. Annyeong!